Alright, welcome to Shard Hunters. This is a Pathfinder 2E homebrew campaign. We're on session 107. Technical difficulties have abound today. We're about an hour behind, but hey, on with the show. So we'll kick it over to the GM.
Things. Previously, our heroes basically mucked around in the upper portion of a dwarven ruin, finding out a little bit about the history of the place and some of their partners, and trying to find the information they needed. They have managed to find the runes that were used to power the doors locks that prevent the power of chaos from entering our world. Now, the players have to go back and follow the path of their dream to find their way to the chamber that holds the gateway to the chaos dimension and seal the gateway once again. And that's it. Y'all are currently in the Queen's lair, ready to head down.
And we're following a
Lampold. Yeah, one of the light guys.
This is where we're actually going into the older fortress.
Yes, you are going to follow a pathway that was an emergency escape / the pathway from the visible citadel to their hidden citadel where they kept the gate.
Okay.
All right, everybody, be looking for hidden doors and things like that. I wouldn't think that this would lead directly to a hidden citadel.
Well, also remember that this is a place that the Fae don't go, and this is basically their kingdom down here.
So quite dangerous as well.
Might not want to stray too far from the path you remembered.
Just following the lamp-pole.
Okay. You start following the lamp-pole down, and as you go, you start noticing that there are sections of the place where the walls seem to be made of completely different materials, different construction styles. Everything just looks strange, like in layers as you go down.
Good. Is this more like his... Go ahead, Nita.
I was gonna say, is there anything I can tell by the strata, like how old this place is?
You start looking at one of the blocks, and you notice that the block, 1/3 of the way across the block, changes styles of how it was carved.
Okay.
Just like
So this has been here for a while.
It's like a speed thing, like they were taking their time and then got in a rush.
No, you don't see any. It looks like there's a hard, like literally, for 1/3 of it, the brick is done in one style, and the other third, there's a different style, and there's no markings to indicate a difference, other than a completely different style the way the brick was made.
Is it at like a specific height, or is it like every single square brick is?
It's in a wave across the wall.
I personally don't know what this might mean, but I'm pretty sure Adept would be able to tell.
I mean, you haven't even licked it yet.
You can tell it was not made that way, because that's not how dwarves do their work.
Okay. Does that look repaired, or does it look like it was continued by a different race?
No, it looks like one section of the wall is a different wall.
It's a magical...
We're going through a portal? Should I try and pull a brick out of the wall and take a peek through?
You can try.
Just rips a hole in time and space and we all die.
Ah! Put it back!
Actually, can I...
Zoom, zoom,
Yeah, I'll
zoom.
just use my creation power to see if I can create a hole kind of through it. I'm assuming that if there's going to be some kind of powerful magic holding it together, I won't be able to do that.
All right.
What would you like me to roll, sir? Just
your standard earth power.
all right.
Okay.
20.
You managed to effortlessly make an opening through the brick and into the dirt and rock behind it. And you notice that there is striations in the middle of the brick where the brick is made of different materials. Different than the ones you see on the surface of it.
Well, session 108. Oh, 108.
I thought I updated it. You saw me. Oh, you know what it was? This is when I had the, when I thought we were one person down, I had the other scene collection.
It looks like in the middle of the brick, there's a different brick inside of it. Like literally on the inside of the brick, it looks like it may have been a clay terracotta style baked brick, while the entire exterior is carved chiseled stone.
That's peculiar.
And there's no physical way to make a brick that way.
So it would have been magically crafted somehow.
Or something else is going on.
Okay. Just like we're on the board. Do I get the sense that we're like on the border between two different areas magically, or
Make a perception check.
there you go.
Just you. You notice that the brick is currently 3/4 made one way and 1/4 a different way.
All right. I'm gonna move a little bit further down and see if I can do the same thing in a different place, and see if there's like along the same area, so I have a point to compare it to. I'm
Hold on.
I may
Did
just
you-
not be picking up what you're putting down.
When you first looked at it, the brick was 1/3 one way, 2/3 another way.
When I first looked at the same brick,
Been
or
looking at it, it's now 3/4 and 1/4.
so it is actively converting to this chiseled stone or to the brick.
As you look at it, you now see the wave mark on the wall is starting to undulate down the wall.
Okay.
It's literally like a wave of changing
Didn't-
tile going down the wall.
Didn't the gym, or wasn't there some kind of explosion? Oh, in our dream.
I'm gonna move further down
gateway.
the tunnel while looking at the brick and see if it changes, like, still outside of the wall. Like, I'm trying to see if this patch is.
Explosion.
There's a magical explosion.
There was a magical explosion. That's what blew you up in your dream.
Okay. Okay.
When they finally opened the gate up to engage the spell, there was a magical explosion, and down here was bathed in chaos energy.
Okay.
Does it taste like chaos?
Currently, the air smells like candy.
Since the air smells like candy, I am going to, I guess, lick the brick. Does it taste like candy, or does it taste like brick?
No, it tastes like salt.
Tastes like salt. I'm gonna toss it to the core.
Are you
I'm gonna
throwing
throw a
stones
brick
at
at you.
me?
Do you have to roll an athletics check to see if I hit
Are
you
you
in the
throwing
face
it
or not?
hard, or are you just tossing it?
I'm chunking it to you.
Okay. Am I doing a?
Core, you would need to do a reflex to grab it.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I can
you
do
go.
this. I can do this.
Catch.
Okay. Well, you didn't manage to catch it, but you did manage to deflect it at the last moment so it didn't bean you in the face.
Did it hit somebody else?
Don't
It
know my own
clatters
strength.
Against the wall directly next to Eve.
Better be glad it didn't hit me.
Hey, you know what they say? Sticks and stones may break. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'll just throw it back at him, actually.
Wait, I'm in the middle. I'm ducking.
Gonna try and catch it.
Oh, rolls a 1. I don't think I've ever rolled that before.
Is it
Reflex.
athletics or reflexes?
Reflexes.
Okay.
It's not about how strong you are, it's about how quick you are.
Thunk.
All right. So you did manage to kind of catch it, but you caught it very hard.
With my face.
When you catch it hard like that, it crumbles to sand.
What'd you
It's a
do?
very chaotic brick.
That's a bit concerning, don't you think?
You're
I mean-
actually holding a pile of beach sand that even smells like the ocean.
Is this all gonna crumble?
I'd like to put the sand in my pocket for later use.
I'm serious right now. Is this all about to crumble? I know that was my initial plan, but I don't want to be in here.
I'm gonna take
And this
another
whole
brick and
place
throw it
starts
to
falling
Hala.
down.
Well, I would suggest not hitting
Here,
anything.
take a look at
really
it
hard.
yourself.
Throws a bunch of sand at him.
Sorry,
right.
Vitala, if you get a
Hold
ding,
on.
it was not my antenna.
Nita, as you go to throw it, you throw and it's stuck to your hand like glue.
Make it seem like I meant to do it. Like move my hand behind my back. Like
Well, believe me,
as
know
soon
you
as I
didn't mean to do
realized that it didn't stick my hand.
it. You threw it right towards me and then it stuck to your hand. I know what you were doing.
You're rubber and I'm glue. Oh, yeah. This one doesn't work either.
Your hand is squished into the brick. It's like
Oh, I've
taffy.
melded the stone.
It's like taffy.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna try and pull it. See if I can get it to stretch.
It,
Yeah, I
it
think
stretches and elongates. It's literally like a brick that's made of taffy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look, I like form it into some different shapes. Make a face. Make it look like Hatala. Just kind of like poorly done.
Forming it, it hardens and gets spiky.
Still looks like Hatala. Turn it around.
He shows it to everyone, and he's got a little cactus in his hand.
It's Hatala's spirit. Here, catch. Does it still stick to my hand?
It literally just fell apart when you try to throw it.
Can you just put the cactus back in the wall?
Nope, it's sand too.
No, it's actually wood ash from a fire.
Oh. This is very
So
chaotic.
is this happening because this whole place is gonna fall apart, or is this happening because Nita sucks at his magic stuff?
I mean, if I keep taking bricks out of the wall, it might fall apart. So maybe we
I
keep
get
moving down
that.
the hallway. Here, let's try it again. I'll pull
What
another
have
brick out
we-
of the wall.
What
Or
have
we
we
can just
learned?
keep on.
By doing this,
Nothing.
I'm
Just
pretty
move
sure
on.
He goes to grab another brick. His foot goes a foot down into the stone like it was water. Underneath him, he's sinking.
Atreyu!
Oh, no.
Guys.
I'm gonna try to pull him out.
Guys,
You're just doing that stone melt thing done before.
I'm not doing this.
But you do that.
When you effortlessly pull him out,
Thank you. I'm gonna shake my foot like I'm shaking water off my feet.
little pebbles run down your pant sleeve.
So things
All right,
are
I'd
not
like
what
to
they
keep
appear.
moving because I don't think we're standing on solid ground.
Do we need? Do we need to like hold a rope each or something? Hold one rope. In
I'm
case
starting to think that this hallway is flirting with you.
I think we just all tie ourselves together.
I honestly don't care if the floor takes me. Let's go.
Moving on.
All right. As y'all start walking, everything seems to be normal again.
Let's follow the path that we remember from our dreams. and see if things correlate.
All right. Well, you're still following the lamp because you got to get to the door first.
Oh, to the door.
As the lamp is leading you, you've noticed it coming to another large chamber.
Okay.
So
And in it is a large gateway.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything else there.
this is the first battle we saw in a dream, right?
I think so.
Yes. This is the large mechanical gateway that was really big.
We have all the information we need for the right. He says it's a mechanical one, not a portal.
Yeah, this is the library portal you saw in the dream.
Library. I like libraries core.
I do like libraries.
Maybe we should take a closer look at it.
Mm-hmm.
You see it's missing its gem. Because that's what the dwarf ran off with when they were
Yeah.
under attack.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we need to not break the gem and just steal it and come back here.
Can we put one of our gems in there?
Well, the problem is Jim's already like busted.
I thought we needed to
We
bust
got-
it.
Like it's like sort of busted. So like gems,
Mm-hmm.
those usually when you're working with them,
James, if you're proper.
rocks and stuff. Yeah, you've seen how some of them can look really very beautiful and some of them can have like flaws. Let's say that one was flawless, and then when it got stabbed with the knife thing, it wasn't flawless anymore, so it wasn't as pretty. So it don't work right. Now we got to break it, so it don't work at all.
Okay. I forgot about it getting stabbed by the knife thing.
Yeah, that's what I should have said to begin with, but I wanted to explain it better.
Hey, I'm with you. I was able to follow the visual that you painted.
I was.
Thank you.
I remembered it got stabbed. If you didn't say it, I was. gonna
I
say it.
remember the giant thing that was going to destroy everyone. I was thinking my focus.
Okay. You see the passage off to the side. And after a few feet, you see a very large door, and the lamp is just sitting on the ground next to it.
To open the door for you.
It's like, I'm not going any further.
Is there a key?
I don't know. We don't go past here.
Is there a table with a... Sorry, go ahead.
Right. Alright, so we're aiming for the armory bedroom, guard quarters, sleeping place.
Sure.
Okay.
I would think we get our...
The one that's got the
Rogue.
bars on, like where you can bar the door. Is that what you're talking about?
Or are we trying to make it all in one go?
It's more than a day's journey.
Alright, we
We
follow
should
up.
at least go ahead. You're about to say what I'm about to say.
I was going to make a joke of, let's just go follow our dream exactly to the room. Fast forward to it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-doom.
The door's closed.
Well, we take out the key thing that the dude gave us. The ring. He gave us a ring.
Yes.
And we knock on the door with the ring. Because you ring a doorbell.
You say friend.
You use the ring, and the door does open. As it opens, the lamphold actually staggers back for a second as a bunch of spider webs come floating out from the door opening.
Okay.
Do we all stand there stoically, getting covered in cobwebs?
You know who would love this?
A car.
No, the Anati.
All right. Y'all travel in. As you go, you start noticing that almost everywhere inside these corridors is covered in spider webs. Little ordinary spiders are just all throughout the place.
That's a good sign. It just means the creatures haven't been through here. They're not broken.
Unless they're spiders.
These are ordinary, everyday spiders or undead spiders, probably.
Here, the ones you see in the middle of the room seem like they are, although you do notice there's some very large strands of webbing along the walls. It's like the entire wall structure has a coating of webbing down it.
I can tell that this has been like this for a long time, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't want to hurt the spiders, but I might end up just fireballing everything. Just want the group know.
why don't we just light it on fire here and let the
Well,
fire
I
spread
don't
ahead of
want to
us?
hurt the spiders. Have to.
Well, if we just light a fire here and let it burn that way, it'll just smoke them out. They'll have enough time to get away. But if we just like blow up a fireball in the middle of all of them, it's gonna kill some, definitely.
The problem is, until you get to one of the areas that's considered an inhabitable area, you don't have air vents. So starting basically a forest fire in the hallway you have to go through.
That's what I explained to the dwarf.
I don't know. It should burn quickly. Look, see, watch. Let's try.
And I expect a car to come up with that kind of an idea.
Well, I don't have any wind powers to blow any of the exhaust anywhere.
I mean, I can light a fire and then I can blow it down the hallway if that's what we want to do.
I think we
I
just keep
take
going.
my rapier and I push my rapier through the webbing and make an opening.
Hey, Hatala's running. Let's go. Keep up with her.
That's not gonna be hard.
Oh, sorry. In my imagination, it wasn't covered completely. It was just like along the walls and in the corners. Like, I thought we could still walk down the hall.
I thought we could too, but they kept talking about a fireball, so I figured I'd deal with it with my rapier.
Oh.
Yeah, there's little webs from little spiders all down the middle.
Yeah.
Not in a single net.
My initial fireball
A
thing
web
was
here
just...
and a web there. The big webbing is just along the sides.
So onward.
And the little webs are all connected to the big webs.
Oh, that's frightening. That means they know we're here.
No, you just need to face your fears. So you
No,
go first.
No, the big one already knows we're here.
Well, then there's
Big
no need to be concerned. Just go ahead.
Oh, I'm not. I'm following you guys, but yeah. the big
I
one
am
already
not
knows we're
the
here.
trap detector first in person. I hold the rear.
Oh yeah, that's a car. It's only
almost
me if he's
impo-
testing me.
You know, it's almost impossible to track spiders on spider webs. I mean, it's nearly impossible.
Why are you trying to
I've
track the
tried.
spiders? I thought you were just gonna lead us.
I want to know where the big one is.
What big one?
There's
The big
always
one
a
is the
one.
big thing that turned us into dust or whatever it was.
That was the spider?
I don't know. It wasn't a spider. My point is it's worse than a spider.
Hmm. You know, it's the spider
Okay.
webs and not just some silk.
I think Akar's is scared of spiders.
Sounds like it, which is
No,
really weird
I'm
because he's
only
been in the
afraid of-
tree.
It's true.
I'm only afraid of spiders that are 3 times my size. That's
All right, this
That's-
one,
that's-
judging by this web strand, that's pretty big. I think it's only 2 3/4 at your size. So,
All right, let's go.
all right, moving on.
It knows we're here though. I'm just letting you know that.
He's no longer afraid.
Keep that fireball handy, okay?
I thought you said that a fireball would kill us. Core?
I'm just saying. If
Like,
we're about to
you
die,
said- It would suffocate us, and then we would not be able to breathe.
I don't know who
Pretty
Braid
much how I
is,
said
but-
that. Yep.
And then you said microwave it.
I'm just letting you guys know that they already know we're here, so there's really no point in
Yeah.
saying
We got it, man! Let's go!
That's the third time you said that. Man. We got that.
As y'all are walking, you occasionally see a small sack that's probably anywhere from 3 to 4 feet tall up against one of the walls, covered in webs.
a 3-foot tall stack is small. That's like my whole height.
See, told you. Told
It's
you there's a
Hold
big
on.
Hold
one.
it together, Nadab. Hold it together.
Told you there's a big one.
Is it like a burlap sack or?
It's oval shaped mostly and smoothly wrapped all around with silk webs.
Is it pink?
No.
There's no straws coming out of it.
No.
Right.
Okay, we're good.
But very
Hey, it's a
good
pinata, Winky. Go smack it with your hammer.
reference that almost no one here probably even understands.
Except for people that watched a weird movie in the past.
That was a great movie. Killer clowns from outer space.
Never saw it.
It's not
So-
recommended, but it's good.
It's a wonderful, I'd say probably C tier movie.
Oh, I was gonna give it a D, but okay. I'll go up to the cocoon basically and cut a little opening in it to see
Okay.
if what is in there may quote unquote still be alive or what it
Inside,
is.
it's a completely desiccated remains of dwarf from the look of it.
Akar, is it still
What?
alive?
No,
Is
no,
it is it
it's,
still undead?
It's neither of those. Nita, you might not want to look in here.
I'll stick my head directly in and look in. Huh?
Yep, it's a dead dwarf.
You can even see parts of his beard. Look at it. It's bad.
It's been drained of every ounce of fluid it had.
I told you not to look.
We're gonna have to actually. Eve, can you do your gentle repose on this body?
Who's the one that can talk to the dead?
Or maybe we should search it first, but we need to. This doesn't need to be left here.
We could ask it what killed it.
I definitely agree with Nita. It needs a proper
Oh yeah,
sending
absolutely.
off.
But we could ask it questions first.
Like what?
What killed you?
Spiders.
Giant spider.
Everyone knows the answer, Akar.
I vote for not wasting the spell slot.
And then
You
I
think-
walk up to a car and I go, one that's 3 times as big as you.
Oh.
I'm almost 6 foot tall, man.
Yeah, it's 3 times the size of a car.
Well, I mean, it would be nice if he knew of any weaknesses. But okay.
Not a car, of a car.
I'm trying to cut back on the amount of bad jokes I make, so that's why I'm limiting
Why?
myself already.
Why?
Because I went back and listened to some of our previous sessions.
Are you saying bad jokes or inappropriate jokes?
What
No,
he needs
just-
what you do need to listen to them so that you don't tell the same ones. That's really the issue.
You know, impressively enough, I haven't really heard a duplicate very often.
It's more of me talking over people and jumping in on conversations, especially on Charles when he's tried to explain something and I think there's something funny. I'll try and get my 2 cents in instead of letting him talk.
Yes, that can get a little annoying.
Yes, I also noticed that from the video.
So yeah, so can we find that room, please?
Wait. Nadep, you want to make a little grave in the stone? Seal it off? Are you burying him, or are we going to? I would know how
Well,
dwarves are buried.
Back one with the stone, I would assume, with these, but at the
Well, we
same
can't-
time,
Can't use fire, so that's out.
we could just get our healer, paladin, war priest to gentle repose the body and just be done. I think she's got that as cantrip.
I just heard Ave say she doesn't know what you're talking about.
That does not appear to be Pathfinder.
Oh,
I believe that's a D&D thing, but I believe there is an equivalent in Pathfinder where it's basically
Why
you.
don't you just say some dwarven rights? It's in stone.
Oh
okay.
no, there it is.
We'll
It
do
is a
that.
level 2 spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew
I-
I'd seen it.
I felt like there was at least an equivalent.
All right, we'll do the dwarven rites, and then I'll encase the body in stone.
Yeah, because y'all are going to find several of these.
Oh, we will.
Mhm.
Alright. Do you need me to roll anything for that, or
Nah,
you just
it's simple. You can do a simple take 10 for that.
okay?
Oh, we're gonna be here forever.
No,
We'll
it's
just
all
start.
right.
We'll start doing those.
There's a good
That'll be our
chance
standard
that the whole
practice.
thing will collapse into a giant pile of sand. There's also a very high probability that there will be a volcano. So don't be too concerned about how long it'll take.
What's the probability that we all turn to dust again and we relive this whole thing over again?
Are we dreaming now?
I say a
Awesome.
50-50 shot. At least a 50-50.
I pinch Core and I say, "Are you dreaming?"
Am I a little unicorn?
Well, kind of a little bit. I mean,
Technically, wouldn't it be a fire-corn?
would that make him popcorn?
Or a were-fire-corn?
No, that's because he has a kid.
If I shapeshift into my were form and it's actually just like a minotaur or unicorn pony.
It's like a draft horse with like an iron spike at its head. A railroad spike.
Oh.
Clydesdale. Hello.
I guess I'll have to use that voice.
Yep, it's canon now.
Yeah, you just have to remind me.
Hey guys, how's it going? Oh.
Alright, so we've just finished sealing off and doing the rites for this guy. Now we're back on the road, right?
Yes.
Yep.
At first now, you're finding it fairly easy to follow the path that you remember from your dream. But you started to notice that the area is looking a little bit harder and harder to identify. The number of webs is making it fairly difficult. And you notice that the walls are getting in worse and worse states of repair. But you think you're getting close to where that chamber was. Down one of the side passages that you're not going down because it's not part of the dream, you can see several large multi-legged forms crawling around and disappearing as soon as y'all walk by. They're only about 2 to 3 feet across, so they're not as big as some of them.
But like none of the spider webs are broken. Right?
No.
Like the big thing hasn't been through here.
No. You now notice why there's so many paths at right around that 3 to 4 foot level that's open, that there's some 3 or 4 foot size spiders roaming around the hallways.
Like their
But
legs.
most of them don't seem to be interested in y'all. Like they can sense you're too dangerous for them.
Okay, because I was gonna say that's weird.
But spiders are one of the more intelligent creatures, and they generally don't attack something that they know would be a danger to them.
It was more of weird in my brain. I'm thinking of what are they eating down here? I'd imagine they'd be hungry unless they're just undead. I tried to like examine one.
You'd have to try to catch one.
I'm not catching a 4-foot one, so I'm good. Good.
You could try to look at one of the little bitty, like, inch-long ones that are in the webs.
Yeah, that was. Can I do that? Definitely.
Just make a reflex save to grab one.
But reflex.
Oh, that one was dancing.
You manage to barely grab one. It tries to get away for a bit, and you can tell that it looks like it is desiccated and dead.
Yep. Okay. Try to share that knowledge. But I'll just release him back to his web.
You are noticing one of the things as you're going deeper into these ruins, the spider's colorations are starting to get more fanciful, even to the point where occasionally you find one that might be like bright orange or bright red or colors that you've never even heard of a spider being.
Do we want to try and talk to any of these? Or do we
How do
just
we
keep
talk
moving?
to a spider?
It's a creature.
It's undead.
Oh,
So the only person that could talk to him is Eve. And then
she doesn't
don't
want to
know
talk
how-
to spiders.
I don't know. That's up to her.
And the spell that Eve uses to talk to undead requires them to be able to vocalize.
Right.
Yeah, and what are they gonna tell us?
We go back
I'm
to
a
the tree,
spider.
getting a naughty.
I'm a spider.
They're not going to answer
wait.
with charades.
A naughty. Well, they can leave the tree.
Maybe they can write using their webs.
And they're not Charlotte either.
Ah, well. See, maybe there was writing here the whole time and we just never saw it because we didn't
True.
look at it at the right angle.
Hacking it up.
Cut right through it. Never even knew. Yeah.
All of them are saying, please help me. Or, hey, got any flies?
Nope, but we got bacon.
So, y'all are moving along, and finally, after a couple hours of traversing this labyrinth, you finally make it to that safe room. And you can tell it's starting to get late because y'all are all starting to get a little bit tired of all the walking.
Gotta hoof it to that safe room.
All right, the entrance to the safe room has been covered in webs.
The door open or closed?
You don't know, it's been covered in webs. The hallway is covered in webs completely.
Like-
Atala, you gonna cut through it again?
I was gonna use my sword and cut through it.
Go for it. I just thought
I'll,
you might accidentally light it on fire when you cut it with your fire sword.
I'll cut it. See what happens.
Okay. You cut through, and you can hear the tensile strength of some of those webs snapping with a twing.
Does it seem like the whole room is filled with, or does it seem like it's just the door?
It's a little alcove hallway down to the door, and there are a lot of webs there.
Is it? Am I able to see down there, or the depth see
No,
through?
you cannot see down there.
Can I take a look?
You can see several of the cocoons down the hallway.
Okay, I'll relay that to everybody. Let everybody know there's a bunch of bleh. Cocoons. Why is that a hard word to say?
One of the
Cocoon?
cocoons is about 6 feet tall.
So Winky, there are these giant spider pinatas in this other room.
Not hitting it. Shut up.
Just gonna smash them. When you smash them, I'm gonna cast fireball on them and kill all little baby spiders that pop out at the same time. You should be fine. I mean, I can always cast down in there and hit them.
I mean, I can cut these with my sword. If we want to just.
Can I just use prestidigitation to get rid of most of them?
Prestidigitation will clear out all the small webs, leaving only the big webs behind.
It's a good start.
When she finishes her spell, you notice that there are about 30 heavy strands, with the largest of those strands being about an inch across.
Big Mama. Told you.
Um,
And that largest strand is going all the way down to the door and to where the lock area of the door is.
how are we feeling about this, guys? I mean, we're gonna need to rest soon. Do you want to just do a create our own room kind of situation, or are we gonna press into this?
Well, this room was pretty secure from our dream, if our dream was accurate.
Can't you just
Correct.
put up your little tent in here?
And it has an air supply in this room.
Could we end up this be more of you? Would you be able to create a room in the stone, but also connect it to the air duct, going off of our memory of how we remember the airways being?
No, you would need to go in the room for that.
We're going in a room, boys. I'm just gonna start cutting.
All right. So
Ha-cha!
is there a way that we can make sure that the lock of the door is not locked before we cut the strand?
I mean, we have to
Or
get
is
to
it
it
like-
first.
Is it like
With
straight
two good
to the mid-
reflex saves, one of the thieves could make it down the hallway without touching one of the big lines.
Give it a shot, a car.
I'd be much more. Well, since Atala's over there doing whatever I don't know. Where
She's on
at,
second
but,
breakfast, or I'm sorry, maybe it's third dinner.
Yeah,
First
I think it's
dinner.
third dinner.
Dinner time.
First. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Pre-dinner.
Dun 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 dun.
Man, it teeter-tottered on that 19 for so long too. I'm gonna use one of my hero points because I have two.
All right.
Oh, I wanted to see what happened.
Well, we'll let Charles tell you what would have happened, but
Nope.
I'm no, I'm not doing that.
Now you got 2 ones.
All right. You made it halfway down the hallway.
I almost messed up back there. I felt it graze, but I didn't trip it.
You make it all the way to the door.
Okay. I'm gonna check for traps. Which, I mean, the hallway wasn't a big enough trap, but, for man-made traps.
What about dwarf-made traps?
That too.
All right. You do not detect any traps, but you can tell the door is about 1 inch from being fully closed, and the webbing is holding it in that position.
Ah. So the door's open.
Just enough that you can get some fresh air flowing from out of there.
All right, guys. So the door's not locked or trapped. It's currently open, but the webs are stopping it from fully opening. So pull out your blades. I meet you halfway, and then we run through the door and shut it and bar it. Deal? Got to do this quick.
Atala, now that you're back from eating your dinner real quick, see down the hall, a car's made it to the door there. I was curious, can you use Mage Hand and just like shake one of the spider webs?
Like to mess with them?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I do that.
Where are you doing it at?
I don't know.
Like, are
Okay,
you
so
doing where everyone is right now?
he's down the hall. There's spider webs near him.
I just traversed like a Mission Impossible laser beam spider web
Oh,
thing down the hall.
I was thinking Catherine Zeta-Jones kind of laser.
So his booty was up in the air.
I think I'm more of a Tom Cruise than a Catherine
Well,
Zeta-Jones.
Tom Cruise
but
came from the
okay.
ceiling down.
And there were no lasers.
All right. No, more like what's her name from Resident Evil? I can't ever pronounce her name. That's what I'm thinking.
Ilya Jovovich.
Jill Valentine?
Yeah, Milia.
he
Mila
came back.
Jovovich.
Yeah, she played a character that wasn't in the games.
Yeah. Where she dodges the lasers from the
Yeah,
original.
just watch
bunker.
out to when it actually turns into the
The laser
Yeah.
grid was cool.
grid that just cut the
It's
dude
like,
into
yeah,
chunks.
all right, I got this. Oh no, dang it. All right, so yeah, I'm at the door. We got to make it down this hallway, but we got to cut these webs loose to get the door open. So we either need a distraction or just full on speed.
So wait, we came up to a hallway that there was a door at the end of it, and there's a bunch of webs, and
This is where we
Car
remember
decided he
the
was going to.
This is the safe room.
yes.
Right, but I'm just trying to get a. I
Akar had an
apologize, I was-
idea of wanting to check the door, and that was the only way to check it was for one of the thieves to get there. So, you were eating at the time, so we.
There were
Car,
about 5 of those cocoons down that hallway too.
dead dwarves,
One of them's about 6 feet tall.
dead Akar.
No, I'm
Another dead
alive.
Akar.
No, I'm good.
Okay,
There's multiples of me. Wait, that might be a weird thing.
we did have some discussion, and we did decide that this is the room we wanted to sleep in for the night. But we didn't think the depth would be able to make a room stone that could connect to an air vent.
So we either have to distract with a web somewhere off from where we're at, or cut all these webs to get down this hallway quickly. Because there is a web keeping the door from opening up fully.
And it's the big one that's an inch long. The web itself, the strand, is an inch across.
Is there a connection? It doesn't matter. They know we're here. That's not even what I'm really worried about.
Can I just use my 2 hatchets and just start cutting through everything?
I'm going to bring out my kukri and my hatchet as soon as he starts cutting and meet you halfway. So
All
we
right.
still have.
We execute this.
So, like, a car actually went through that webbing without touching any of it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was beautiful. You should have
On
seen it.
his first like
I hope that was a good biscuit.
arcing thing, he almost got his butt stuck to one of the webbing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I almost
that
flipped
one.
it.
So he really did Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, but it was more like he's gonna floss his butt cheeks with one of the webs.
That sounds worse than it could have been.
Yeah.
I had to use a hero point. Luckily, I have to.
And it probably would have actually
It was
been
19.
lost
It
because
was
he's not
dancing-
wearing pants.
It was dancing on a 19, and then
I
yeah.
wonder if
it
that's a
says
way of waxing.
one.
It would have taken care of his Klingons.
Wow, bringing in Star Trek. Okay, all right, I see how you are.
What are you talking about? I don't know what Star Trek is.
All right, so y'all just gonna slice and run?
Yes.
Not much else to do.
Yeah, well, we'll slice and run halfway and meet them halfway, and then bolt
All right.
back the other direction.
And y'all are gonna ignore the cocoons for now?
Yes.
I mean, do we really want to ignore them? What did we just?
I
did we
thought they
talk
were.
about this?
I thought they were like in the middle of all the webbing. Like we wouldn't even be able to get to them without cutting through webs.
They're like on the sides of the chamber, of the
Yeah.
hallway.
The ones we're already in without.
I mean, don't you think it would be better to like deal with these before we go in? I feel like it would be better to
Well,
deal.
you would have to cut webbing to let the big one know that we're here before we start dealing with the cocoons.
I thought you said they already know.
Well, they do know, but they don't know where we're at. They just know that we're in the lair.
Do
They don't
you
know
really think so?
Where? Yes.
Like initially, you're like, "Hey, we touched web. They know where we are." Now you're like, "I touched web. They don't know where I am because somehow you sneakily cut it."
I didn't cut it. I just
Are
barely
you-
grazed it.
Cut what?
All right, so I'm pausing because I was getting ready to cut something. I'll
He
let,
was running through cutting web.
No,
Am
I
I
didn't.
not right?
I didn't cut web. No, I dodged all
this
the
is turning
webs.
into a longer thought process than I
I
thought
never
we
cut- I
needed
never
on
cut
this.
a
You
web.
said you were running and cutting the web in the hallway to meet.
He said he was
Ford.
going to as soon as core starts. That's his plan.
so that you guys can get to where I'm at, because I'm at the door, and there's a web holding the door from being opened. I haven't touched the door yet, but the
All right,
I
so
know-
we're worried that if we touch this web, something comes after us now.
yes.
Okay,
That's what
and
the plan was to cut all the webs and run into the room real quick.
Yes.
I feel like we're overthinking this.
I feel like you're just missing a lot, and we're trying to catch you up.
I really feel like we're overthinking this.
That's what I was
I have
thinking
a
of.
feeling
Just
it's all of the above for everyone.
that's why I just wanted to cut and go in, but
Hey,
then we
let's cut and
paused
go.
for the
I'll meet you
bodies because the
halfway.
GM said something about the bodies, and when the GM says,
Yes.
"Hey, what about the bodies?"
My
You
only
might want to.
question is, are you going to do anything with the cocoons? Or are you just going to deal with them later?
We'll deal with them in the morning.
Or
I want to
before
get
we
to
go
a
to
safe
sleep.
place. All right, my idea is to get to a safe place that we know is secure. See if us cutting the
Ah! Start chopping.
signal.
I'm going. I'm going.
Too late. He Leroy Jenkins it.
I just do whirlwind. I think that's an ability I
He
have.
said, this is what he did. He said, Unicorn!
Cat people. Meet you halfway, Core.
Okay, y'all start cutting all the webbing, and the webbing cuts fairly simply, except for that one big strand. It took you a second to get through at a car because it was actually sealing the door in its position. As you cut it, you realize someone was trying to close the door, and the web prevented that.
So the door is actually open right now.
Yes, that's what I was saying. No traps. It's not locked because it's open.
I don't remember that being said.
Car, just make sure the door
Try.
doesn't close and lock. Shove it open.
I turned around and opened the door.
Okay. Y'all managed to get down the hallway, get inside, and close the door. And you notice that the entire safe room is filled with webs.
You guys are stupid.
This place has been fire.
This is where the spiders live.
All right.
The fire.
Are there any giant spiders in here?
No.
Nidep, can you just make a hole for us to sleep in over near one of the air vents so we don't have to firebomb this whole place?
This is actually the only place you can firebomb it safely.
Yeah, because it's got the air.
I thought we
flow,
were
whatever.
trying to
So
hurt the
everybody
spiders.
exit. Let's light it
Well,
on
you-
fire.
You
Whack
were
it.
concerned.
Okay,
And you
I was
close the
concerned,
door, so
yes.
it's not gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
out.
I'm not going to
Okay.
deny that you weren't concerned. You were concerned. If you are no longer concerned, that
I
is.
mean, I think I'm still concerned mainly because we do have a naughty friends and I just don't want to hurt the...
honestly, I agree with you.
Of course,
This-
no,
this
we can
is
just
a
not ever
good
tell
reason.
them because they're already undead and we just be like, hey, we were trying to help them pass on.
Well, that's true. They are undead. What are the Anati's thoughts on undead spiders? Let's open up a portal.
We
go
got a
ask 'em,
door.
but then make this
We
decision.
do have a door. We can actually go get an Anati and have them come talk to them.
I mean, that's what I suggested earlier.
But they don't
I'm
like
pretty
coming in the portal
sure-
room though, so...
I'm pretty sure
No,
that
they don't, because they weren't allowed.
And they don't
were
like
never allowed to go
traveling
in the portal.
either.
No, they don't.
This is really difficult.
Hey, guys. I'm pretty sure that these abominations are not something that the Anati are comfortable with.
Did you talk to the Anati about it?
No, but I'm pretty sure.
Why are you pretty sure?
I don't think they would protect undead spiders.
Are there any undead spiders in the tree that we know of?
No.
We could use our monolithic spider boon summoner here, and she would fill this entire room. This is what we wasted on.
We found you a new home. We're screwed now.
You can never leave this room though. Door's too small. All right, so are we
we light up on the
firebombing or are we just letting the depth decide? You're gonna firebomb this place, or you're gonna make a hole in the wall?
We would be safe, regardless.
We're gonna let Neat up decide if he's gonna throw a fireball.
Yes.
You're muted. You're muted.
Wait,
just in
wait,
case you start talking.
There's
What's
more
up, Eve?
cocoons in here if we want to look at them.
Yeah, I
High
don't
is
want to
gonna
burn.
be fireball. Low is no fireball.
Or not.
I tackle and
roll, I'll roll
Hold
in
on, I've
30
tackled.
seconds. Go ahead. You have a second. Go say what you need to say.
Well,
Did
he was,
everyone hear Eve?
I
Go
said
ahead.
what I needed to say.
I missed it. There was a lot of crosstalk.
she said there's other cocoons inside here.
Oh, okay.
So it means that like if we want to, but here's the thing, y'all. There's gonna be cocoons like everywhere. So yeah, we can see those in the hallway. We can see
can-
these here.
We can
We
bury
can
the
take care of
bones.
all of these. Right. See,
Or-
that's my point.
Agree.
You either burn it all and know that you took care of all of them, or we take care of each of these one by one the way that that we feel like we should.
Everybody clear out. I'm casting fireball.
We get out.
Fireball wouldn't be a great spell. You have Flaming Sphere, which would be the better one.
Okay, I'll do flaming sphere and just exterminate everything on the walls.
Just
Get
roll it around. Like,
I write my name on the wall in the spider web, so it's like burning lettering of my names on the wall.
and then it just spreads out from there. Oh, that's great. I love it.
Okay.
You guys
Well,
are making some great points, but I think this works.
As you create your Flaming Sphere, you notice it's only about the quarter of the size it normally is, but it's also seems to be extremely hot, and it's making waves of heat coming off of it.
Is it like blue instead of red?
No, it's very hard to see because it's darker than that.
Okay. All right. I will
So
note
it's-
that the
so
magic
it's-
is wonky.
So it's really, really hot if it's darker than blue.
Yep.
That's spooky.
But it only takes a few seconds to clear out all the webbing in the room because the ball gets within 10 feet of it, the webs just melt.
How long does that ball last?
Until I'm done with the job. And then,
Alright, well, I
I'll
don't really want to be
cancel it
sitting in
out.
this hallway for too long.
3 balls of fire.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna come in the room. I'll use my earth powers to just create like some stone bars across the doorway that would prevent anything large from getting in, but would allow us to shoot out. Figure
There's
that'd be a
ironwood bars right there waiting.
okay.
Just
we'll
like
just
in
use
our
those then.
dream.
You've now cleaned out all the webs from the room. The cocoons are mostly intact because they melted to themselves.
All right.
Latala, you can go check those cocoons now.
No, I'm not doing anything you ask for. Because it's a test.
I told you I stopped testing you like a long time ago.
That's the test. Now the test is when I know the test is, and it's still the test. So you can find somebody else to do it.
that detests me.
Okay.
Once we were in the cone of truth, I've lost all inkling of your previous endeavors.
I still think you're testing.
Well, that's on you, but I had to ask the question.
This is nuts.
There's nuts.
Okay.
It's just because of all the testing.
Leave your nuts alone.
You seem a little testes.
I don't have any of those.
I know, but you're sure acting like you do.
All right. Anyways, does anybody investigate the cocoons?
Yes, I will help gather all the bodies together.
Mm-hmm.
Cut them
Okay.
open.
Yeah, I'll help too since Atala says she doesn't want to.
Hey guys, this week on our video on YouTube, we're going to be doing an unboxing video. We got this cool limited edition spiderweb sacks, and
We got several of them, in fact. Let's see what we got.
thank you, Mr.
open up
Beast.
the first sack, and it looks like it is a Kaminoan who's kind of folded up, like he was hunched over like this when he got webbed.
You wearing any like super magical robes that have stood the test of time?
No, his broken armor and decayed materials are covered him, but he looks fairly well intact.
Is he moving? Is his head moving? Are your eyes moving?
He's not moving.
Did you have any books on him?
No.
Now, this would be a guy that you might want to ask 3 questions to.
Oh,
An
that's true.
actual Kaminoan.
Does
Is
anybody
this-
speak Kaminoan?
Could be a car's relative.
Course been getting good at it, and
Just
the
making
car
sure.
must have grown up knowing it.
Okay. What 3 questions would we ask?
Oh, that's not my territory.
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
All right.
That's gonna be another hour worth of this video. Keep going.
This is why Charles knew that we wouldn't get to.
He's like, they're gonna have so many dead bodies to ask 3 questions.
Just go through the door. It's right there.
He looks unblemished.
Blemished.
Unblemished.
little
Can I
weird.
do
He's
like
been
a
here
detect
2 and a-
aura, detect magic on this guy?
Okay? Everything, everywhere, all at once is magic.
That's a different movie.
Yeah. Can I
You
can I
detect so much
focus?
Magic, you're now smelling magic.
Yeah.
Smells like gas.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had some cheese for lunch.
It is natural gas. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to, I guess, pull him all the way out, lay him out, and just kind of look over him. See if there's anything else.
Make a perception check, Core. He looks fairly normal for a Kaminoan. The only thing you notice slightly out of place is he does have upper fangs.
Vampire fangs? Or... Share that with everyone. Yeah. Car, can I borrow your arm real quick?
What?
We may not have to. We may not have to use the spell. Might be able to resuscitate this guy.
What do you need my arm?
I have his like head and his mouth open like a snake, just get ready to like into your arm.
What do you think my armor is going to do for that?
You have some exposed skin.
Car steps back. Like, what do you think? What? Hang on. What? Why are you trying to stab me with his fangs?
I thought this guy might be a vampire and we could like bring him back if we just give him some blood.
Why don't I just give him blood and put it in his mouth? Why do I have to get bit at the same time?
What if we use midnight?
No.
But think about it. Midnight could be like a vampiric raptor. Hmm?
I don't know if I can control her then.
But she could turn into a bat and fly.
And die every time the sun comes up.
Yeah, just think of all the positives. Don't focus on the negatives.
No. Why don't we just? Okay. All right. Why don't we
mhm.
just collect some blood and then pour it in its mouth? Because I don't think it drinks through its fangs.
Okay.
What?
I don't know much about a cult, so I
Fangs
can't
aren't
argue with you.
straws. I'm gonna go ahead and say that fangs aren't straws.
Yeah, just pour it. Just collect some blood, and we can pour it in its mouth. We don't.
So
have to be
wait, so
bitten.
most of this was just me joking around, but are we bringing a vampire back to life? Let's examine all the rest of these guys and maybe chain. I want to tie this guy up first before I do anything else. Maybe seal him in stone before. Lease up to his.
What do you know about weaknesses and stuff, Akar, of these things? Like,
I think he went out to go get some more bodies. He says,
But everyone knows the wives' tale that a stake through the heart will put them down.
anybody got any raw steak?
we got bacon.
Ribeye or fillet? What are we talking?
It's got to be a T-bone because that has a pointy part.
That's just true.
I mean, we could do a tomahawk ribeye.
I mean, I think if
Use
we
it as
use
an axe.
enough power and force with enough speed, we can
Decapitate
just
him.
get any stake through the heart. Just gotta punch it really hard.
Don't you love your party, Charles? Aren't we so much fun to have on our team?
The vampire comes back to life and he's level 20 and he destroys all of us.
And then eats our steaks.
Can I do like a headbutt into his heart?
What is happening right now?
I have a unicorn horn. I'm trying to like.
Oh, is your horn? Is your
I don't know. I
unicorn
want
horn
to
made of
give
wood?
it.
The whole point of the stake through the heart is so long as the stake is within the heart, the vampire can't
Yes,
regenerate.
it has to stay in the
Oh,
heart.
I didn't
So you
see.
have to break your horn off. Okay, cool.
Sounds like you got a new helmet, man.
Is there any
Just got a vampire in his
Just-
head all the
Just
time.
his body just like stuck on his
Like,
head.
I want to grapple him, and the vampire's body's just like his leg is in the guy's face.
Everybody has a disadvantage to hit him because they might just hit the limb of the vampire.
or the body in general? You know, just like body shot.
Every time you grapple someone, just his butt's right in their face.
Is there any table legs or anything that might have stood the test of time that we can
There's
create and turn
ironwood.
into some type of spike?
There is furniture in this room.
Can I use
Alright,
my
so-
9-foot pole? Wait, I have to leave it there. Then it would be an 8-foot pole. Man. All right, guys, I'm about to get a new pole.
Loses-
I know how I
loses
now
his
have an 8
pole,
foot. Yeah, that's
puts
what I
it
do.
aside.
I now have an 8-foot pole. I leave.
take a table leg and I start whittling it down into a form of a spike as he's talking about his 8-foot
Shoot!
pole.
I just chopped it up. Dang it!
I stole that pole, by the way.
Oh, the 8-foot pole.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
mine.
9-foot pole. Sorry.
I thought I got destroyed in the great bag explosion.
No, that's one of the few things that didn't.
Oh.
Only a foot of it was.
Because
That's
as
why
he
it's
stuck it in,
Not a 10-foot pole.
Gotcha.
All right. So, do you check the other cocoons?
Yes.
Okay.
Car's
more
walking around with a spike.
Sorry.
2 more are dwarven, 1 more is Kiminoan, and another one seems to be a human.
All right. I'll give the dwarves a dwarven ritual and encase them in stone.
Wait, check,
any
make
of
sure they
them-
don't have anything good first.
Any of them
searching
look
their
flawless
bodies.
like the first guy?
None of them have been drained.
Not even the dwarves.
Nope.
We check their like
Before I stick him in the ground, I'm gonna shake him around.
do a little like
Save me alive! Save
little
me
lip
alive!
check.
Jessica Price.
We're vampires.
They're all vampires.
None of them.
None of them.
They might. Could it be
One of them
brawls?
One of them looks like the flesh on him is missing, or starting to go missing, and he's a skeleton underneath.
Okay, so they're definitely dead.
I feel like we do need to tie them up. Or did we state that we staked stake into the staker in art?
No, y'all just said you tied him up.
I have it ready if you need it.
I would like to proceed with that, unless you want this guy to wake up.
Should we just stack them all in one stack and put one stick through all their hearts?
Well, these guys don't have things. They just maybe
Yeah, just in
thralls or
case,
something. I mean, yeah, we can just go for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're good.
Okay. So, y'all finished messing around? You have everybody accounted for?
Think so?
Do we? Is everyone
Where's
here?
Winky?
Seems
Where's
to be an
Winky?
odd question.
Where's Winky?
Well, we closed and locked the door.
Winky's got his hand up. He's right there.
I didn't have my hand up for answering. I just had my hand up.
Nah, you were just like immediately like, "Where's Winky?"
It was too good.
All right. It's now getting late. You're gonna sleep in the yurt as usual?
Yes.
Yes.
And we took the vampire. Buried them.
All right. During the night, nothing crazy happens. Y'all manage to pass it without anything strange. And I'm assuming you still keep Goose out every night as usual?
Yes.
Okay. When you're on your guard duty, Goose is wandering around, but he lays down at your feet.
Not a lot to detect.
He's acting a little strange.
Oh. Is this because you're magical, buddy? Give him a look over.
Normally, he just patrols endlessly and doesn't act like a dog.
Hmm. Does he seem more corporeal? Or.
He does not seem more physical, but he does seem more dog-like.
Okay. Give us some scritches. And, much else I can do with him, I don't think, until, this time is supposed to expire. See if he sticks around. Don't be so angry, buddy.
He disappears like he normally does.
Okay. That was interesting. Whenever Nadep wakes up, I do give him some warnings. I don't know if you want to summon the lions. We want to keep those pocketed until we clean up this whole weird magic situation. Don't want your lions to start acting like lions.
Okay, I'll heed your advice.
Okay. This morning, when y'all wake up, you notice the ironwood bars on the door have sprouts growing out of them like they're trying to grow into trees again.
Like to,
That could be useful.
I want to try like chopping the limbs off the bar, hatchet.
I was gonna try and do like ironwood tree bonsai.
I mean, I was just gonna put the whole thing into my bag of holding, but I didn't know if they were gonna fit with the branches, so I was gonna try and cut them off.
So you can blow it up
Also,
again.
You don't have one.
magic.
I do have a bag of holding
Oh. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you.
I got it
one, he
from-
got one.
from Eebs Fest.
was like-
someone, the demon
Oh.
It
guy.
was like that
Somebody had
thing.
two.
Yeah,
or something.
dude was like, "Hey, I got an extra bag of holding. I heard an explosion here."
Dude, I got an extra bag of hands here if you want it.
A bag of hand holding.
That's exactly what we need.
It's just a bag that you
That's-
put your hand in and you're just holding somebody else's hand.
No. This is how it works. It sounds like a cursed item, but what it really does is a hand comes out exactly like you showed, and then it pulls you to the direction you're supposed to go.
Ah, shoot.
Hey, your video went
No,
away.
I know, I-
will kick this
I
camera out
bumped
again.
my camera cable.
Oh no.
Okay. Sorry.
Y'all ready to move on?
Yes.
And those branches, they're just little saplings growing up, so they're only like a few inches tall, and you cut them off no problem.
Want to save those as well.
Okay.
And I can fit the ironwood into the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Y'all open the door?
Well, I already got
Yes.
the bars, so
You just have the pieces of them.
No, he put the
This
whole
is-
bars in his bag, he said.
Well, that's. I gotta change my note.
He kept the pieces and the bars. He has a tendency to collect any ironwood we find.
were the beds made of ironwood?
No.
I was about to stay in this room for a minute. It was all night long. All you guys heard was just a hammer and breaking stuff down.
I can imagine if that was happening, I would not be happy.
Okay. You open the door, and the hallway has been completely cleared.
I like the fire.
I was never out there.
You talking about the bodies that were supposed to be out there?
See, this is part of why I said we should deal with it yesterday.
The cocoons are gone, and all the webs in the hallway are gone as well.
Oh wait,
Did-
never
did
mind.
I
We're
hear-
dreaming again.
Did I hear anything going by in the middle of the night?
Is there any like slime on the floors?
Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming?
I'm gonna turn around and slap Atala in the face.
I'm gonna duck.
I hit a car in the face.
No, you don't. You flip somewhere else because I ain't that tall.
I slap a car in the crotch.
Nita swung way over her head and got a car in the face.
No, we're not dreaming. That hurt.
That's what a
Thanks.
dream would say. I'm gonna slap a car again.
I duck.
Should we all take turns
hit-
slapping a car?
I hit car in the
We
face.
just all start slapping.
Everyone
each other.
slaps everybody.
Is everybody satisfied that we're not dreaming?
I'm not satisfied.
Slap.
About it.
I slap Hatala in the face. Are you satisfied now that we're not dreaming?
I am not going to be happy for the rest of the day.
Look, Hatala, I told you I trust you. Don't let that ruin your mood, okay? Dang.
What are you talking about?
What
I
happened?
slap a car in the face.
Apparently, a car's been slapped too many times in the face.
Just go.
He has a concussion.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Bacon, anyone?
Okay. The hallway looks pristine. All the tiles and paint and everything looks pristine, as if the walls out there have never even aged.
Definitely dreaming.
You want me
But
to
you
pull
still see all the other webbings out in the regular hallway.
We're still dreaming. It's got to be a dream.
a slap Hatala in the face?
I'm ducking or moving or something every time.
Start rolling, because I don't believe you.
Hatala simply wouldn't let you walk up near her. And you're not as fast as Hatala.
I'll chase her
I'm
down.
staying far away from you after being smacked twice.
Even with a 7, I get a 30. You suck.
Okay.
You critically fumbled trying to slap Hatala and slapped yourself in the face.
Okay.
Are you awake?
I am not dreaming. I was worried for a second there. I did it on purpose.
Could cutting the big webs of remove the small?
Made the other ones just dissolve and make entire bodies disappear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. We solved it.
Yeah, that was it.
And
That's
make the
what it
walls
is.
Put
where
it
they're
in the
not
notes.
falling apart.
We solved it.
Yeah, completely fix the walls. Totally possible.
All right.
As you get to the end of the hallway, rejoining the regular hallway, you notice that there's one of those weird ripple waves where the repaired area is.
Touch it.
Okay.
It looks like a band of chaos energy hit the hallway and turned it all back into brand new.
So we have two theories: the chaos wave or the spiderweb
Green.
strands. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
and
go with the
yeah,
chaos
spider.
wave.
Well, there's no way to know for certain, so we'll just.
I'm just saying that's more of what I'm leaning towards is the chaos
You
wave.
just don't want to side with me. That's how it is a car. You probably agree with Atala trying to get under good graces, aren't you?
Well, a little bit. I mean,
Okay.
you know,
Okay, fine.
just a little bit. I mean,
Go ahead,
she
lead
did-
lead on. I'll be at the back of the party.
She did just find out that I've been testing her for like I don't know, 6 months. So
What I
6
found
months.
out is
Well,
that
how
you
long does
want
it
me
take?
is that you think you were testing me this whole time based off of some memory that you got back from your grandmother or your mother or whatever, just because she had some kind of justice thing. You know what? Killing somebody because they did a small offense is not justice, it's murder. I
wait,
don't
what?
really feel like you can take that particular thing and then make it your entire personality from that day forward.
Well, this has nothing to do with my grandmother. I've always been testing you.
See, he still tests you, Hatala. He's always testing. And he said 6 months, and he's only been with us for 4.
He's been watching us.
He's been hanging out in the trees. He wasn't actually with Eric the entire time. He's just been tailing us for 2 months beforehand.
I mean, I am a ranger, so
How did you escape the volcano and the
Okay,
lonely
hold on.
mountain?
Time out. This didn't happen, but yeah, a car has actually been sent by Eric because he never trusted y'all once at all, so he sent him to spy on everyone.
He's like, make
Eventually
sure
just worked
make
him
sure
into
that
the
little
group.
one's not evil.
oh, oh man.
Half of us are little ones.
Oh, has it only been 4 months? God, it feels like it's been more than that.
The
My
only
bad.
thing
You're not the
different-
only one that thinks that.
The only thing different down the main corridor, you noticed almost all the little webs are gone out of the way, and only the big webs on the walls remain.
Pulsing or moving or anything like that.
The only thing, this hallway is about 15 by 15,
That's a big hallway.
and there's now no webs anywhere in it other than the ones on the sides.
I wonder if Big Mama came and collected her cash.
You just said it was chaos magic 2 seconds ago, and now you're changing your theory again?
Are you testing me now?
He tested my patience.
I'm just saying it could have been both. You know, you never know. You both could be right.
I don't even know what's going on. I still think I'm asleep.
That she needs to be slapped again. Another 10 minutes of slappings. Make it to the boss room, and we're all like at 2 HP because we just slapped each other the whole time.
All our faces were like beet red.
We're swollen.
Oh look, there's a target. It's red as can be right there.
They look at us and they're like, you know what? Y'all just take care of yourselves.
Oh. It's gonna be funny one day when we come up against somebody that I actually can speak. That's like a boss of an area, and be like, I don't even know how you guys made it this far. Y'all are a bunch of bumbling idiots.
Everyone we meet thinks that, though. We don't have to wait for the boss.
Yeah, that's the regular NPCs.
I mean, we could bring up the D's that we from Orm. They just stared at us.
It's like, what are y'all doing?
The only thing we know is battle.
We're like, this method works. Trust us.
Brute force.
Hold on, guys. I want to check this thing out real quick. I go down this little side path real, and want to go check this thing out, Charles.
Okay. You find a bag hanging perfectly face level.
I'd like to
It's a leather pouch that's being dangled by one strand of webbing.
take it and examine the contents.
I'm gonna
Okay.
peek around the corner and be like, Core, what are you doing?
Stop testing him. Let him live his life.
This might explode, so I'm just keeping some distance.
Inside is a few small gemstones, one of them being a firestone.
Hmm. Like regular gemstones. I do.
They seem to be some kind of like a burnt opal or something like that. You're not exactly sure, but they have been carved slightly to look like spiders.
I want to take it back to the group and just kind of put them out on the ground without touching them. I do want to try to. I want to absorb the fire when I don't want to touch these just yet.
Feels like it's been 6 months since we put a bunch of gems on the ground and stared at them.
So a car is going to back away from said gemstones and is surveying the area.
Beep, 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 beep.
Do you know what these are?
I'm not. That's all. Y'all made a lot of references to my butt in this episode.
When it pops up, we gonna pop.
What?
All right.
He just told me I had a wide load. That's why I was backing up with a beep.
No, it's because you're a car. It's it.
All right, anyway, continue.
So they're shaped like spiders.
Was there a body back there?
No. I just saw a bag down this little side hall.
So
I mean, it was
there's
just
not,
hanging
like-
from like one little string. Like there
There's
was.
not like an Anati back there that was just like holding on to this.
Didn't see anybody. I'm
Oh.
assuming this was left for us for the way it was presented.
You think it was
Yes.
left for us?
Yeah, it sounds sus.
It's almost creepy.
Turn around and keep looking.
I'm going to, I guess, grab one of the spider ones and try
I'm
to
gonna
like activate it.
Nothing happens.
It's not like Goose.
I want to look over them, just see, since I've worked with jewelry and stuff in the past.
They look like ordinary opals of decent quality, burnt opal, whatever it's called, but it is crudely carved to where they basically just put the basic shape of a spider into it.
I'll tell everyone that.
Yeah. None of the toys we found had anything to do with spiders, right? It was just
Well, that was all
just
ravens.
the ravens and crows.
And this is an area way far away from that encampment.
Well,
I just-
if there were ravens in the Raven Kid's room, well, maybe this is kind of like some kind of spider kid. or
Well, I was wondering if a
Spider-Man.
car was the spider kid and his brother was the raven kid. Have you tried talking to spiders or car?
Undead spiders.
You're undead as well.
Well, I'm mostly undead. I'm full of life now.
Feel
The
any
other-
kind of call to play with these spider gems?
Well, not currently because I don't. Not at the moment.
Do any of them seem like they have the arcane within them, or
No. They look like ordinary, fairly low quality gemstones. Nothing precious.
and the one that was a firestone was also carved?
No, it was
Or-
not carved, it was just a firestone.
Okay.
I do want to try to take a moment to try to see if I have any pull or a sense of any direction to anything.
You have trouble focusing on anything with that sense.
Natala, do you want them, or do we want to present these to the Anati as a gift?
Honestly, that's a great idea. But want to make sure it's not like a key, or because it could be like something you got to put in
Yeah.
some slots or something. Who knows?
Might be a door with like 4 symbols on it or something.
Yeah, and you got to put the right color in the right space.
Alright.
Who knows?
Go ahead and tell you, I'm never going to create a Resident Evil puzzle.
I wasn't thinking Resident Evil. I was thinking Tomb Raider.
I know,
I was
I've been
thinking
watching
Skyrim.
Resident Evil. We've been watching Jacksepticeye play Resident Evil lately, and the only thought I can ever think of in all the Resident Evil games is whoever's designing all these stupid puzzles probably should have been dragged out and shot.
Where are we going to put the shotgun? Well, let me tell you, it's going to be great.
Alright, I guess we'll just gather and put them back in the bag.
I guess so. We can't see any use for these right now.
Going a little further, you see down the side corridors, there are more of those 3 or 4 foot spiders, and they're all running away again whenever y'all come by. And y'all been following the path from your dream, and it seems to be a little easier. Like, a lot of the clearing ahead is on the exact path y'all are trying to take.
The creature, the fey creature that bestowed upon us what it did, is it known to have some kind of chaos magic?
No.
As I'm leading the group, I
You
go
lead down
down
the
a
group?
path leading the group.
Oh,
'cause
sorry.
I go off to a path and go. Oh no, that wasn't where I needed to go. And I come out and I'm sticking something in my bag of holding. And I continue.
Can I see what it is?
Make a perception check.
I mean, I'm definitely interested.
Think you put on the ring again?
He could have done anything.
My spelling is atrocious tonight. I apologize.
Why are you putting that sack thing in your pocket?
Hey,
What are you
we
doing?
just got raided with a party of 7. Congratulations, guys! You've joined
Hey.
the
quit-
craziness.
Quit distracting. You put something in your
I don't know
pocket.
what you're talking about.
I
What
saw
are
you
talking
put that bag in your pocket. What are you doing with it?
about? What bag?
Liars should be tested.
We're testing you.
All right. Here's the bag. Yeah, I just saw it. Figured I'd grab it. Something told me I needed to grab it.
Something's talking to you?
You're hearing voices.
So I
How many
open the
voices
bag
do you
up.
hear?
I open the bag up and Needup's face. Be like, yeah, here's what's in the bag.
Duck.
Rubber ducky.
Okay.
You're
Inside
the one.
inside of the bag, you see a couple small gemstones again, some coins, and a small slab of
Bacon.
it looks like paper, but it's very old and in bad condition.
You gotta take a closer look at this stuff, Core.
But it also had gemstones. Are they also shaped in?
Yes. They're all carved like little spiders.
Why are you taking this, man?
I just felt like I needed to grab it. If Needup tries to stick his hand in, I'm gonna close it and then show it to Core.
I'm curious, Akar, why when you feel like something's got to be done or whatever, that you don't, say anything. You just kind of do it and don't tell the party. Like, somebody that, like there was a thief might do. I don't know.
And remember, we're testing you. Give us a good
Always.
answer.
Well, I'm always working on my how stealthy I can be.
So you're practicing that on people that you're testing to see if they're trustworthy and just.
Well, I don't test you anymore, so.
I don't think that takes this away.
While they're doing
Sorry.
the interrogation, can I be examining this thing?
Yes.
Wait. I grabbed the coins out of the bag before I show it to Core.
Yeah, it's too late. You already opened it up in front of Nip's face.
Well, as he was trying to reach in, I closed the bag and then I looked in and then I took the coins out and handed it to you.
So you're keeping the coins specifically.
Yeah, away from you. Yeah, we don't need to
Seems
give
like
you
a safe
gambling
bet.
money. Yeah.
You know, it would have been real nice for you to say
It's-
that as you did it instead of just being like, "I'm grabbing all the coins, suckers."
It's bad. It's bad when Neetup actually agrees with me.
He's
so,
up. He's trying
yeah.
to keep the loot for himself.
I
It's
know.
like you guys don't want to give me money. I don't understand.
I had all the loot to.
Actually,
top
Core, I
of
do have
cheese
something to
maker.
talk to you about.
Mhm.
I'm willing to give you a small allowance if the next
listening.
time we have combat
Mhm.
that you don't abandon me, and that way you can take some of the damage that I
Yeah.
take.
Are you
I'm
trying to?
I'm
I
good with
am
that
a
as long as you're
mercenary?
not
I'm
running
willing to hire
face
you as
first
my
and-
personal bodyguard.
I
Oh
can-
yeah, last time you got beat up pretty badly, like almost to death. Like
He-
you were just like on one knee for a while there.
Well, I had
Remember
so much
that.
on my shoulders, like the entire team. It was kind of hard to stand up.
Hey, I shot the first guy.
It looked
You
like
just-
their
you
their
went
entire
out
team
in the
was on
middle of
your
nowhere.
shoulders.
I mean, I played to my strengths, and you just was like, I'm gonna be an upfront fighter for some reason. I don't know.
No, he was pretty far back. Like he blasted him from far away. The next thing he knew, they were in his face.
Mhm. All
yeah,
of them.
at once.
Now I ran up right after that though.
No, you don't need to run up. You need to stand right in front of me so that when they approach me,
Mm.
they go past you and you get that attack of opportunity.
Every time
Gotcha.
It's
they
just-
hit you, he gives you a coin.
I don't get any.
And every
A car.
time-
A car. I
and
need you
every
to give me
time
the
they hit
coin so I
me-
have some to giving it up.
Every time they hit me, you lose 2 coins. So
Oh, that's some
Interesting.
serious motivation for Core's gambling
Mhm.
addiction.
What if
Uh-huh.
you're dead? Can I have all your money?
nope. If I die, all my money goes to Hatala because I know she won't give it to you
Mm.
All right,
or Eve.
Core. When you're looking at the things, you can tell that each of the little stones is similar, but a different kind of stone, but shaped in the shape of little spiders again. They're still crude, but they're a little bit higher quality than the ones you found last night. And then the piece of paper looks like a really old piece of like vellum parchment that has writing on it,
Can I?
but it's not words, it's like pictographs.
Do you want to try to figure out what it's saying?
Is it possible it's like the symbols for the ritual thing? Does it look like those?
Hold on.
Let's see the following graphs. I thought you guys were interrogating a car.
Oh,
you
he's
should, you
already
should get him to put the
demoralized.
money on the ground at least to see if everyone is drawn to this thing.
No, once he said he was keeping it away from Core, I was like, yes, all right.
But I mean, is that? I mean, it could be cursed. I mean, bring up the
He
ring.
could be cursed, but we'll deal with that later.
Just let him be cursed.
At the moment, I'm okay with that.
That's a gamble we're willing to take,
Okay.
unlike giving you money.
I too will take this gamble.
Cool. I'm glad you like to join up.
He's like, at least I can gamble
Yes.
somewhere.
Just gonna gamble with his life.
I'll take those odds. Okay.
All right, folks. Here's what I see. I got a pictograph of a little spider and a happy face. I got a larger spider with horns and a frowny face. I got a large spider with a happy face and coins. And then I got like a dead large horned spider.
So this is someone's depiction of whether the spiders are nice or not.
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
And this one gives you coins?
Large spider with a happy face and coins.
They just like hand out coins. Or like, do you give this one coins to get like Is it a
Maybe,
shopkeeper?
maybe it's a large spider. It's sad, but when we give it coins, it becomes happy.
Maybe. I don't know.
Could it be that each one of the little stone figurines does a different thing?
Oh, do the pictographs look like the stone figurines?
I mean, looking at, the horn spider, looks like it has sword tips for legs.
Does that remind anybody of any kind of creature?
Are you know?
Anyone can do a occult or religion check for that.
Oh, Eve.
All right. Eve and Akar, you both know of a creature that's legended to exist called a Beblith, which is basically a giant demon spider from the realm of chaos and from the pit. Its traditional thing to do is it roams the pit, hunting down any demon stupid enough to get close to it so it can eat it. They're not nice, they're evil, and they're horrible, and they will eat anything they can. They just like to eat demons because it's fun to them.
Good luck, Nita. You're not a demon, but yeah.
I think I'm the safest one. I don't have any coins.
It wants to eat people that have coins?
I have no idea. I'll have the pictures to go off of.
Relay the information that we know.
Maybe.
That it's it goes after demons and pretty much anything dumb
Ow!
enough to get too close.
I like reach up and I like pull this rock that was stuck to my helmet.
It's got another piece of paper attached to it.
Well, look at that one.
Make sure to look at the backside too, buddy.
I was about to examine the rock. All.
Yes, do that too.
All
Examine
sides
the
of
rock
the rock and
and
make
the
a written on.
opposite side of the rock
Mhm.
and the helmet where it hit.
May I let some impressions, some hieroglyphs. The shape of the indent might actually mean something.
All right. All right. So here's what I got, guys. I got a picture of a stick figure person. I got a picture of a spider with coins. There's the dead horn spider, and a stick figure person now with coins.
What?
Stick figure person, maybe us. Picture of spider with coins. The dead horn spider, and then a stick figure person now with coins. Maybe.
We
give
just
the
got a
dead
job.
ones
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm thinking.
a
Maybe we go
spider.
kill this horn spider, and this other spider will be happy and give us more coins.
Okay.
That's
So
what we're doing. Where's the spider at?
How do we
where's the
tell it
next-
that's what we're going to do?
Where's the next piece of paper? It's listening to us.
It's like
I go right up to the webbing and I go, "We accept the job."
Where's this rhino spider? Where's the rhino spider?
Maybe you have to give it coins.
But no, no. It says it would give us coins if we killed the spider.
Okay.
That's what I got.
So you don't want
Did
to
you
put
get
the
something
coins
different?
down?
Oh,
Oh,
want to
maybe you
just
should put
go
the
do the thing.
put the
And come
dead
back.
horn spider down and see if that works.
Why don't you give the coins to Winky? You don't want to give them to me.
I'm still talking to the web. Where is the spider you want us to kill? We will do this.
Just make an arrow out of
Show us
webbing.
the sign. Yeah. We are dumb. Show us where it is.
I've
Take
been to
pity
a
on our
man
idiocracy.
that is called a Spider-Man.
I draw
This guy
a
thinks he's
stupid face
Spider.
on the
Take pity on
pictogram
him.
stick figure.
I'm sorry, but how do you draw a stupid face?
Yeah.
All right, y'all continue down the hallway.
No, you just draw a car. There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah, we got to stay on the at least on our dream path until we get something else.
Yeah.
Down the
Yeah.
hallway a little bit further, you notice that the dream path is taking you one way, and the path is still cleared for you, but there's also another cleared path to the left.
Boys and girls.
Do we want to take up this side quest or not? I think this is the merge.
You know, got time, right?
Well, it's not like the chaos is going anywhere.
Yeah, it's not like this place is gonna crumble around us.
I mean, they've been undead for what, several hundred
Well,
years? What's a
I
few
think the
days?
biggest thing here is do we want to deal with big scary turn you into ash monster and the spider at the same time? Nah, I say let's take care of the spider and like first and not do
Yeah.
both. It's who
And
knows.
I was gonna make the argument too
Okay.
for the Anati and making spiders happy and killing demonic spiders being a good thing. So-
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with that. I would love to make a spider fang dagger.
All right, I'm gonna use the chalk and make
Can you
sure
do that?
we make our
Can you make
markings.
me a spider fang dagger?
Spider, you asking if I can make one? I have
No,
zero.
Atala.
Okay.
Can you make a spider fang dagger? That'd be cool.
It is gonna be like 1 millimeter long.
Do you follow the new path now?
Yes, but I'm making annotations on the wall with chalk.
That's understandable.
Okay.
You have to make them on the floor because the walls have the big webs.
Okay.
After following the new path for a little while, you notice that the webs on the walls are gotten more wild and less structured, and you occasionally see the dead body of one of the large spiders on the ground. It has been ripped apart and consumed partially.
And this was
Maybe-
an undead spider that has been eaten by another possibly demonic undead spider. In theory.
Partially tell, yes. So far, the demons you've been facing have been normal living demons.
Oh.
Because demons are creatures of chaos magic itself.
Totally normal. I'm gonna go ahead and have my sword out for now. Make that statement. Just a sword. I'm gonna stand in front of Nidep as well.
I'm going to reuse the map again. Simply because it's the best way to do this.
I'm gonna slip a gold piece in Core's pocket, and then pat him on the shoulder. That's right.
I saw that.
I don't care.
Trying to take.
It's fine, Neetup. He's not testing you.
But just side eye Atala. Don't say anything and keep moving. Oh, I remember this map.
This map has gotten one of the most usage because we're always walking in tunnels.
Yep.
Nice.
And the coloration of the floor, you can make it pretty much anything you want.
Right, you can hear the sound of chittering legs and squeals as something is being killed in the distance.
Let's go check it out.
All right, y'all follow the sounds a little bit. Hold on while I pull this picture for everyone. Everyone sees this off in the distance, just killing one of the large spiders. The spider's about 8 foot across.
Okay.
And
That is
that just
terrifying.
How far away is it?
About 70 feet from me.
How far?
About 70 feet from me.
All
I
right.
think it's probably like 80 feet for you. 85 maybe.
and everyone roll initiative.
All right. Character sheet, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, poo. Where's initiative again? How do you...
You got to roll the little die in your character sheet by the initiative word.
That's right.
You've already rolled according to this.
No, I did not. I haven't hit it. Just hit it.
Where is it?
On your
Yeah,
character
I've never
sheet.
used. I've never used the character sheet to roll it,
Uh,
but the other thing is
No.
broken.
It's not
It's-
working.
Yeah, it's go to the character sheet. On the first, on the left side where it says initiative, there's a die there. It'll spin when you hoover over it and click that.
Yeah, it's right below your AC perception, and then it's
He has his
initiative.
initiative already, it says.
Weird.
Well,
Because everyone shows as having initiative already.
Is it an automatic thing now?
No,
Weird.
because I saw the numbers rolling in as y'all were clicking.
The 35 is what I actually clicked myself.
and you've got a 35.
Why is his initiative stealth?
Because you can change what type of initiative you're rolling depending upon how you want to.
Yeah, there's a drop down, I
into the
think,
thing.
right?
You got bonuses you can get.
And a car is pretty much always in stealth mode, either that or invisible. Because I can move normal speed while stealthing.
Okay.
You sure all your
What is-
spells are refreshed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went through mine. Thank you.
Yeah, I made sure to do this
It didn't.
sleep thing for everyone.
Yeah, it fixed the health, but it didn't reset the spells
Yeah,
for
it
some
doesn't
reason.
reset your spells.
Ah,
Yeah, same here.
I just did it, and it seems to have reset all my spells. Did you go on your character sheet
Yeah, I did it off my
Hit-
character sheet.
and hit the rest for the night button?
I didn't do it. Charles did it.
I did. I just did it, and it reset all my spells.
Oh.
when I pressed it myself.
I only had one spell that I used, so I just went and refreshed it.
Are you gonna try to charm this spider?
Hmm.
We'll let you go first.
Actually, I was gonna
Okay,
try
you
and
gonna let me go first? Yeah, cool.
try and impale it.
Well, I'm assuming this is undead, so it probably wouldn't do anything.
No, we just talked about how the demonic things that we've ran into have not been undead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. A shot of webbing goes shooting by a car.
Whoa.
Oh, that was close. Of course, the tall is right behind me, but she's short, so it's cool.
Do you not see anyone else? I'm
Okay.
not right behind you.
Oh no, Eve's right behind me. I'm looking at the thing. I can't tell. I can't remember whose is which.
Zoom in.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't tell me your names. You know, I can only see Winky's name.
If you hover over the character thing, it will pop up in the encounter tracker. Is it breaking you, Kylie?
Stop saying that, Dad.
Sorry, babe. I was just being silly.
You suck.
I
Hover.
can only
Don't say
see
it again.
Winky's name. It's the only name that I can see, and in the Hoover over.
No.
My bad.
I'm
It's
trying
on
to
me.
cover
No,
It's on me.
wait, we're not
Oh,
saying
okay.
that word anymore.
All right, a car. Your turn.
Wait, what word? Sorry.
We're not getting any healing this round.
We're all gonna die.
DC 26 reflex save on the ignite fireworks.
Okay, reflex.
Yep. All your rolls are private, by the way, so
Might be on purpose, so.
what? Yeah, just didn't know for sure.
All right, roll your damage.
Ooh. I need to make sure that I got the right ammo loaded. Alright. So I'm gonna hit it with a storm strike arrow for my first shot.
Because you cast the spell, you can only pull out that arrow.
Oh, so I can't shoot.
You're not going to have if you shot a regular arrow, because you normally have those pulled out, you'd only pull out the special ones at the time. Your weapon was already drawn, so you could fire a normal arrow or you could pull out your special arrow.
Gotcha. Okay. Do I need to re-roll that or just?
So you hit with a regular arrow.
Okay, so I just change it to regular arrow, so damage on a regular arrow. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking it was 1, but I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2. Okay, that's my turn.
And can you remove your circle?
Oh, I don't know how to do that, actually.
To the measurement tab and click it and delete it. The same way you dropped the circle.
Oh, I dropped it from the actual spell.
There.
That worked. Yeah, I dropped it from the actual spell. It says place So you can grab the 10-foot spot from the spell, and that's how I placed it.
And you're muted if you're going to try to talk, Nita.
No, I was letting the car finish up. All right, so I am going to say excuse me and move up here.
Boom, boom. Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, my
excuse me.
money.
And then I'm going to cast Impaling Strike right through his head as I go, keep up, Core.
No, my money.
It needs a DC 30 reflex.
Yeah. So it did save, so it takes half damage.
Okay. You want me to roll damage?
Oh, too many ones.
All right, that would be my turn.
All right. Or
All right. A two-handed grip. I'm going to. This is. I think I double checked it already. Let me make sure. The plan is to cast True Strike on myself and run in. I just want to make sure that True Strike is verbal. Yes, it's verbal and it's one action. I'm gonna try casting it. Hopefully this magic doesn't go wonky. And then I'm running in for a two-handed attack.
as soon as you get there, attack of opportunity.
So what I thought, I'd rather take it than someone else.
But it missed.
Okay. Is there any way to do a double roll instead of just... What if I do this?
It's called advantage.
No, I was trying to see if there's a way to roll both at the same time. And if you click keep higher, it'll...
Yeah. That's what keep higher is.
Well,
it's called advantage in other settings.
Well, I've never done it that way before. I've always just clicked the button twice. But this time I clicked the keep higher button.
Alright, you hit.
That sucked!
Ooh, that's not good.
Alright, that was into my turn.
Two
Do better
ones
than me,
off of-
Winky!
2 ones off of 3d10s. Dang.
If I use my teleporting behind the enemy with my hammer, does they still get a attack of opportunity?
You don't
It's
know,
had it this round.
but it's already had it for this round. And technically you would know they only get one. Because that's how you use it.
He should be flat-footed, right? If he goes on the other side of him, or is that just that?
He won't be flat-footed for Winky's attack, but afterwards he would be.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
It's
that.
not flat-footed because it has blades for feet, but you know.
I
guess
guess
it
it
technically
I
is
get
flat-footed.
your
They're
point.
literally flat.
I'm gonna use a attack sudden charge and over here this guy.
Okay.
He says, "Can I use Dimension Door and go behind him?" Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna use something else.
That's great. I mean, he's,
Alright, you hit.
Oh yeah.
That was 2 actions?
Yeah.
You got one more?
I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Roll to confirm. All right, it is definitely a critical. Roll your damage.
What's going on?
Wow.
That could have been so much higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been a lot higher. Considering you did 32 without critical previously. All right, that's your turn.
I decide. Are you kidding me? Let me double check that. Shoot. Well, that's a bummer. That's probably missed it too. I guess if I cast. Oh no, I don't know. if I
You could have used your bracers of dashing.
Yeah, but they still take the whole point of it. Well, actually, that's a good point because the whole point I thought I could do it in 2, but if I knew I could tell I couldn't do it in 2, I'd use the bracelets. Wait, no, they still wouldn't do it because that takes 1 to use the bracelets of dashing. It only
Wow.
gives me 30, so I'd only make it to like here
Yeah.
instead of where I made it. So I'm just gonna go with that and.
You can throw your returning dagger.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, but I don't. It just doesn't feel. I mean, it's like ah.
Are you scared?
Yeah, and I just stop 5 feet from it. I gotta get it put on. Where is my returning dagger at? There it is. Oh, there's a throne one. Nice. Well, now I ran all the way there. And I was in, whoop,
Just threw it through
goes
its
right
legs.
through all the legs. Doesn't hit anything. Dang it.
Eve?
Okay. I'm gonna move. And oh, why not?
You know that your divine lance is really effective against this thing. And you don't have a day to sleep to recast your banishment. Since you do plan today to attack the bigger thing.
So you're saving that. Okay.
Gotcha.
Because you would know that that was the big plan. You hit.
We finish this whole fight. He says, "Now we were
One,
planning
one,
to sleep,
one,
right?"
one. Dang, 4 1s out of 6 dice. Yeah. What is going on with the damage dice tonight?
And you did an extra 10 damage.
Jeez.
Alright. Winky. He doesn't like that you heard it.
I heard it too. I scratched it.
He's going to try to bite you. It hit. Make a fortitude save.
By the way, we can't see your the dice rolls for its attacking.
Oh, I'm still in private from the last few.
We
Anyway,
flip.
taking it, Wingy.
What was the
And make a
save?
fortitude save.
Fortitude. Okay.
31. You succeeded.
Eh.
For damage.
Since I have Juggernaut, so that means I critically succeeded, right?
That's what it means.
It doesn't matter. The regular succeeded was all you needed.
Okay.
Well, on critical, doesn't he become immune?
No. He has to actually critical. And then it's going to strike with its claws against Core.
I was just kidding.
No.
I mean, now to be fair here, Core is basically positioned in front of Needip.
I did that on purpose.
So any hit gets him $1 or whatever the thing agreement was.
10 gold
And
coins
it
per
swings
hit.
again.
1 gold.
This is completely in whiffs.
But
He didn't hit you, though.
13. Are you
That
sure you
short-
didn't hit a? Okay, it was multiple attack. Dang.
That foot stabbed into the ground and is now stuck.
It didn't hit you though. Too bad you don't get a gold for that.
I step into its leg. Ah!
Just pretends he got hit. Well, as soon as the leg gets down. Oh.
That was a good bleed.
I love how it's actually doing the bleeds now for us.
Mhm.
And I didn't realize it re-rolls the bleed every round. Instead of you get that 1 damage every round.
And that kind of makes sense. I mean, we always re-rolled just to see if it got a higher thing
Was
each
there-
time, but it makes sense that it would be.
Would there be fire damage? Or is that just on hit?
What are you talking about?
Is your fire damage supposed to be persistent?
Yeah, that was my question.
No, it's immune to persistent fire damage.
Okay.
Alright, a car.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot with my storm arrow. And I did not target. Crap it.
Yeah, he's got like 6 people in front of him, and he didn't even aim.
And you didn't get close. You didn't fumble. So it went overhead and down the corridor.
So I'm gonna fire a second time. With the same storm arrow.
You went and picked it up?
that is not even-
It's
that's
the same storm.
The same one.
He rolled 1 number higher,
Okay.
but had the attack penalties. So
That's all your actions. Your special arrows aren't in your quiver, so you have to pull them out 1 action at a time.
Gotcha. Alright.
Hey, look at it this way. It would have been a 1 for damage anyhow.
Should be at 5 storm arrows.
Okay, you need it?
Alrighty. So since I'm right here, I think I should still be within range. Yeah, it's 30 feet, right?
Now, the thing I didn't mention, this spider is the size of an elephant.
Okay. I guess the question is, no, I'm just going to, I'll do an impaling strike again. maybe come out of the wall. I think
That
it
time you
failed.
got it.
Two ones, two twos.
All right, those 2 actions.
All right, and then I'm going to move next to Hatala.
No!
Let's do this.
All right, that's your action.
Yes, that's it.
Core.
Alright, Ah!
Yes, the RP has influenced the fighting.
I will,
I approve.
I forgot about last time and I had a different strategy going, but I'm going to...
Oh wait, hold on. Before you
Took a
move.
5-foot step.
It's too late, you missed it.
No, not for you.
You missed it, it's too late. He already ended his turn.
Yeah, that's fine. He still got the attack of opportunity.
No,
against
it's
him.
too late. You
he's got-
forgot. Can I get my the damage, my extra d6 of damage for the spell attack that I should have had?
Still wouldn't change his back. Sure.
What was the name of this thing? Keep forgetting.
Can I use my elemental defense as a reaction?
No. 26 damage.
Bespell weapon. That's what it was. So bespell weapon.
Just roll your d6.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's your turn, and you took your step.
Took my step. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 2 swings on it. Not gonna get too fancy this time.
You hit. It's gone.
I keep stabbing it.
All right, let's go get that money. Because you owe me 2 gold.
Does this have demon skin?
It's not a demon. It's basically a
Oh,
demon.
Demon
monster.
hunter. Okay.
It's kind of demonic, but not really demonic. It's in a weird situation.
Okay. I think we're all healthy, right? No one got hurt.
I'm good.
I took some damage, which means
How
I
did you
need some
How did
gold.
you take damage?
Do
Did
you not have 2 gold?
Did you run up to the giant elephant-sized spider creature?
Somebody wasn't in the right position to block me.
I was directly in front of you.
Yeah, you technically ran to the side of him.
I'm gonna have to change my my reaction from attack of opportunity to step in front of Nita.
Yeah, both Winky and Nita got hit.
So I do have a question about my So I've got the skill. What is it? My action. I have a reaction of elemental defense, which should give me +2 AC. So how do I just use that to block any oncoming attempt, or is that already factored into my AC?
That like a raised shield kind of situation?
I don't know. It's under reactions, and it's just elemental defense +2 to AC as a reaction using your elemental control to block incoming attacks. It consumes 1 elemental point. So how do I just need to call out that that's what I'm gonna do as an attack's coming in, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. I'd like to check the spider body and see if there's anything of value on it. Perhaps some fangs or its knife legs.
It clearly disappeared.
Oh.
Now, its two front claws, the knife legs, are there.
Okay. I'd like to see what weapons perhaps they might be suitable to make, and then decide who I'm going to give them to once I craft them.
Those are basically giant long blades, and they're the equivalent of cold iron.
So, Core, you're good with weapons. What do you think about having like a two-sided sword, like a just giant, double-ended spider fang sword?
Like it's like one big staff, but just a hole
Yeah.
in the middle.
You just spin
And
it
walk-
into
is
like
there
a
webbing
giant
on the wall?
helicopter.
Around here.
There's webbing on the wall, yes.
Yeah, I go up to that and I go, "We finished the job."
You're just talking to those.
Go get some money. Yeah. Coins just start raining down from above.
Eve, you do know that these creatures are infested with an infernal disease.
They need more cowbell.
If you guys want it, keep doing whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. If you don't, stop. I honestly didn't even know it was dead.
We killed it.
A car was looking for a poison fang thing earlier.
Possibly a dagger or something like that.
You have like a dual wield,
These are way too big to be daggers.
little short swords.
Well,
No.
is it about the same size as my?
He's already
Each
cursed
one-
too, so
Claws is about the size of a person.
Oh, so they're like two-handed. Okay, no, I can't.
So would
yeah.
wielding this thing give you the disease, or only being attacked by it?
Oh,
give
wait.
you this?
Winky's been needing a new weapon. Wait, he does have a new weapon. I take it back.
Yeah, he got that.
We gonna attach the blades off the sides of the hammer.
He's got like this 60-foot
So now-
chain whip thing.
So now when he extends it, it just like chops a.
Trying to harvest the claws will give you the disease.
Hmm.
And anything this thing strikes has a chance to get the disease.
Go ahead, Nadep. I'm still good with getting it.
Well, I've got my trusty gloves on, so we'll figure out a way to craft these together.
Do you have a cloak of some sort? Put it in front of you. Maybe it'll block the disease. And don't breathe.
When has a disease ever stopped me from touching something?
When I met your mama.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Sorry, I could. I've been good all night. I haven't been too bad. It was too easy,
And you ended up with a yo mama.
much like your mama. All right, let's
Wait.
move on.
So are you going to try to take the claws from it?
I will, with my gloves, attempt to remove the claws.
Okay. You remove the claws and you're infected with abyssal rot.
All right.
It's a lot.
That's not good. So I'm going to cast my 3rd level remove disease.
Okay. And you clean the disease out of you.
All right.
So, if anyone just touches that thing, they get the disease.
Well, I mean, he's kind of cutting through the claws and the chitin, and yeah, it's a lot more than just a
He was
single
covered
cut.
with viscera from slicing it open.
Yeah, it's not like a.
But
It's more of
anything
a-
you strike with it will have a chance to have that happen.
How do we
So-
add this to a weapon?
So what kind of weapons would
Basically-
these be good for?
Any swords.
Okay.
Could we like chop the tip off?
So I have 2 of
Put it on
those, or
something?
just one?
You have 2 of them.
2 of those, and then 2 long swords as well, right?
No. That's what I'm saying. Those are the
And
only.
they are the same thing.
They have 2 giant long claws in the front.
Okay, gotcha. Atala, does this look like it'd be too unwieldy for you
Yes.
if we refined it down to be like a rapier? It's not
No.
really thin.
It's
It'd be
big.
more like a scimitar.
It's too heavy for a rapier.
No.
All right,
As
so
they are, they could be great swords.
Could we do a dual-ended greatsword, like Darth Maul style?
No.
Okay.
I don't know
Just do 2 great
anybody that's got the
swords.
strength to hold a double great sword.
Could we do it in a form of a great axe and hand it to the hammer wielder? Since he can haul these giant things around. If we had just this big.
Y'all head back.
Yes. I say send him the proposal off air.
Yeah,
We'll do that later.
We'll start
Let's
thinking of some
go-
designs.
Yeah, we follow the markings back.
Just spray some Windex on it.
Uh-oh.
About halfway back, you notice a very large spider in front of you. Place something on the ground and run away.
Was it? Okay.
Hey, Core, stay right here. I'm gonna go over to the bag of money and make sure that Core doesn't get any.
I'm gonna go see what it is.
Yeah, let's go see what it is.
Okay. It's a wooden chest.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
It's a mimic. You died.
It's filled with coins.
All right.
Like copper, gold.
Just lots and lots of coins and a few small gems and things like that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
toss.
Basically, it's random bits and bobs of shiny junk that have been collected over the years.
Can I take 2 gold coins? I'm gonna toss them to Core and say, "Here you go."
Yes.
Oh, by the way, you owe me 2 coins from that last fight.
Nope.
I'm gonna put my hand back out.
For what?
Those
I
2
just take-
coins I just gave you
No,
I
what
like
do you
it
owe
if
you
they give it
coins
to
for?
for letting me take a hit. The bet
I don't
was
remember that.
if you got hit, I pay you 1 gold. If I got hit, you pay me 2 gold.
No, it was for me to
No.
stand in front of you and you ran
Yeah.
out from
Mm.
behind me.
Yeah.
It's very hard to protect you from your stupidity. I should get like extra bonus money for just attempting to save you.
See, you'd be in a position to bargain if you had provided an actual service this time.
Hmm.
Because right now, I don't really see any value.
All
in
right.
giving
Well,
you any money.
then I guess our
Well-
deal is just dead.
Well,
then.
I walk up to the webbing and I go, "Thank you."
When they are arguing, I close the chest and pick it up.
Wiggy's just gonna take it for himself. God.
It's small enough to fit in a bag of holding.
Then I put it in my bag of holding.
You found your way back to the original path.
I want to secret my coins upon my person where Hatala can't find them. I want to make the statement. We're back on path.
Okay. All right, it's starting to get a little late in the day. Y'all went through lunch and gotten on, and you're now like mid-afternoon, and it's getting to the place where the webbing is almost all gone, and you can see scratches on the walls.
Kitchen good.
You can see scratches on the walls and a bunch of other damage here and there. The place is in much, much worse disrepair, and the webbing is now almost totally gone. The one thing you do notice is that there are several corpses. Some are spiders, some are demons, some are creatures. Most have been hacked to pieces. No rhyme, no reason, no concern.
Are these big 3-fingered claw marks?
Yep.
Alright.
You find the crack that leads to the upper area that you remember from your dream.
We go up there though, we get locked in there? Or did the explosion break the glass?
It broke the glass in our dream.
Okay.
Mhm.
Couldn't remember. All foggy. Dreamlike.
Yeah, because that's why we turned into dust, is because the glass was broken.
We're gonna climb on up.
Yeah, go up.
Is this a
Yep.
I don't know. These guys are good enough to climb on their own.
Actually, climbing, you just follow the little path up.
Oh, I was thinking it was like this, like straight shaft, just kind of crack in the climbing.
You make it up to the top, and you can see down below there are a group of lesser demons that are basically trying to hammer at the portal.
Trying to break it or fix it.
And there looks like they're sitting there over and over trying to strike the runes that are on it, protecting it. But most of the time they bounce off harmlessly, or sometimes they explode. Like as in one of them swings, hits, and literally just no, he explodes like a landmine.
Oh,
Nothing left. Bits go everywhere.
so
And you can hear some other
confetti.
creature in the corner growling at them to try harder.
Need to be in stealth mode.
Don't worry, I got you.
Don't yell it out.
One of the slightly greater demons comes forward, and he's holding a sword. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find an image that I saw one of these on the ground, and that's what gave me the idea, but I did not see anything like it. Okay, anyways, let's see. Try to explain this since I don't have a picture. It's got a handle, it's got like a section of bloomy plant material, and then it curves with a wicked bat curve.
Oh, so like Prince of Persia type, like a
Yeah.
Scimitar.
Yeah, it's like a scimitar in shape, but it's a single living piece of tree.
I'd like to take a closer look at it and see if there's anything I recognize about its qualities.
It's a living piece of tree, so you don't recognize any qualities from it because it's not a rock.
Okay.
bum bum bum.
And the slightly greater demon comes forward and uses it to swing at the runes, and it's actually doing a little bit of chipping to the runes.
Mm.
And every time it hits, you see a little more darkness enter the blade.
I'd like to go ahead and take out my shield and sword. Start getting prepped for a distraction. Can we take a survey of the room? We heard another voice from the corner. Can we? What's there?
You cannot, but Needup can.
Banishment first, then distraction. Don't forget the plan, guys.
I have no idea what the plan is.
You see the creature from the dream sitting in the corner on a throne made of basically bodies.
I'll quietly convey that to the whole team.
To silently as
ban-
possible, just pass gas.
Banish that guy. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
It's not realistic. It's high stress situations. So it'd be a higher pitch.
In order to get within range to perform your banishment, the party's going to have to get in melee with the demons.
alright, who's taking who? We're banishing the big boy, right?
Yes.
Alright. I got the shield, so I guess I'm on punchy face duty with him.
I also know banishment.
I
Just
pull out
saying.
my kukri and my hatchet,
How
throw
many
my hood up, and jump through the window. Come on, guys. Let's go.
demons
Did he
are
just leave when we were trying to form the plan?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna have to do this without
what a Leroy.
We're gonna do this without a car, and I really hope that Greater Demon can't see through his invisibility.
All right, so we have one greater demon, right? How many other like next tier lieutenant demons are there?
There's one greater demon, 2 lieutenant demons, and like 6 lesser demons.
All right, so we can take out 2 of the top 3 with banishment if we get in a close enough range with Eve and myself. And so that really leaves us.
Remember, they get to resist banishment.
You may want to
Okay,
let her
Save
take
it
the,
and
let
do
her
a
take the
double
first
hit.
shot, and then maybe
do a double.
be a backup.
Give it the double tap.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I guess my shield.
Oh my god. I'm fighting with a bunch of imbeciles.
You're by yourself, so you're talking to no one except the demons.
Well, I would look back and make sure somebody jumped through the window behind me and then probably wait pretty close by to the window until they come out. Like, I'm not dumb. I'm not going to go out there by myself completely.
We're testing you.
Okay. We're going to stop here,
Oh man.
because this is going to be a fight, and it's going to be a long one.
All right, guys, don't do
The
anything
only thing I'm
stupid.
going to tell you is a car, you're sitting down there, and you notice that there's a literal rope on the ground where your foot is at.
So you've stepped on a rope.
No, it's a little loop of rope on the ground. And you notice the thing has the other end of the rope in its hand.
Snared.
It yanks, and the car goes flying. But none of y'all see that because he's invisible.
Whoop.
All right, so we really need to nail down this plan.
Exactly. A car's really the linchpin in it, so we need to catch up with him as quick as we can.
You hear a car call out.
And we stop there, as I say.
All right.
Tonight, Core, you're going to get 100x bonus experience and an extra action point for being My Little Pony unicorn.
My little brony. No.
It's a ponycorn. That's what I'm calling it.
Ponycorn. Or ponycore. Ponycore.
That was hero point, not an action point.
Hero point.
Because I will take an extra four actions without having to.
And I will remind you that Atala still has the extra pun damage she could do on any of her attacks.
Are any of them made of plants?
No.
Okay. All good? All right, folks. Thank you all for joining us. Tune in not next week. We will not be.
Yes, we will not be playing next week, but the next time we'll be fighting the big bad snake monster and trying to stop the chaos from spilling into the world.
Yes, so
He said snake monster. Oh, we got more information out of him. Whoa!
You know he's a snake monster because you saw it in your dream.
Oh yeah.
Weekend after next, guys?
Yeah, join us and watch us all die.
Yes.
At
Full
least a
party
car.
life. Yes. Yeah, I'm
Right.
probably dead. I'm already mostly dead anyway.
Bye, everyone.
Found the notebook.
Bye.
Peace.